What's shaking, goblins and ghouls? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, Nate. Welcome in, Enchanted Locket. The tacos. The tacos are homemade. So I made slow cooker carnitas, which, when I do them correctly, are good. You may be asking yourself, but Cougar, hey twin, welcome in, good morning. You may be, oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing 3 months, 3 month streak, holy crap. Welcome in, Brooks. Oh my god, Nate subscribing at tier 1, 2, also 3 months. Oh my goodness, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Close to a hype train, holy butts. So I'm scarfing tacos. They're homemade, they're carnitas. My carnitas recipe is pretty good when I do it correctly. Why would I feel the need to specify that it's when I do it correctly? The answer is because I did not do it correctly. Instead of cooking them on low for 8 hours, I cooked them on high for 8 hours. I checked on them at 4 and I was like, man, these are coming along real well. These look like done. And, the reason that they looked done is because they freaking were. So I'm eating jerky ass carnitas tacos, cold, that I have smothered in, oh my god, hype train. Hype train! Thank you so much for the biddies. Oh my god, this is my first hype train. What? What? Oh god, what do I do? I'm talking about my dry tacos. I've added so much sour cream. And I've added, I made, dumb white person Mexican street corn and put it on it. Because I didn't have access to queso fresco cheese. So I had to use, and I didn't have cojita cheese, and I didn't have feta cheese available to me. So I had to, use ricotta. Oh no, I'm so sorry, twin. I'm sorry your internet's fucky. I'm showing her that I haven't lost anything. Am I showing up okay for everyone else? I'm so sorry. You're not here to hear me complain about it. You can't hear my complaints about my tacos in full quality. Oh. Sorry guys, let me finish this last taco. But I made 3 of them and I'm scarfing them. That's true. Still though, I appreciate all the support. Okay, sorry. I'm eating my last bites. So yeah, I made crappy tacos. And I must suffer through eating all of it. It's 2.5 pounds of it. If you add other things that are that have a higher moisture content with the pork, it's not that bad. But it was rough. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. And I hope you had a better Monday than I did. For those of you who are not privy to it, I was in custody of a squirrel yesterday with non-functioning back legs. Unclear why. It was it was quite the experience. I was a bit of a mess. The rescue release program ended up never getting back to me. So I just made him comfortable. And this morning he is gone. But I do not believe it is because he walked away. He is not in the place where he was left. So, Monday was rough. Tuesday's been better. But I need a break from Divinity. So I chose to play Myst instead this evening. We'll see how much I hate it. Brooks, I'm so sorry you had a nasty cold. Tell it to fuck off. Tell it to go away. Tell it you've got better things to do than have a cold. Tell it where it can stick it. As the youths say. But anyways, welcome in, cozy on up, get a drink of water, eat better tacos than the ones that I've made. Street corn turned out alright though. And let's jump into this game that I've never played before, but have wanted to play for decades. Oh, that's right. I did make chicken soup for Nathan today. Which was cooking at the time that I needed to start stream. So I ate cold tacos, Nate gets hot soup. So I hope you enjoy your soup, Nate. I do like making that soup. You give me such positive feedback whenever I make it. And I am a sucker for positive reinforcement. All right. Let's get this show on the proverbial roll. I would like to play this in Polski. Could you imagine? Oh, that's such high praise, but Nate. Oh my goodness. It's a bit loud. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. That must have been so loud. Oh, man. Hold on. Oh, no, because it's so old I can't adjust. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Woo-hoo-hoo, yeah, rip headphone users. Okay, we're gonna see if that fixes it. That's still kind of loud.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
LOL, what? Excuse me? Well, that was very sudden and jarring. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to drop down the audio for the game a little bit further. I don't want to destroy your ears. Alright, hold on, let's... Okay. Hopefully that is much better. Yeah. welcome to old ass Myst. I am so excited to be playing this game. I am not even kidding. Okay. So I can go. Oh, look at this. Look at this crunchy game. Is this my boat? Is that what I showed up on? Okay, I cannot launch myself off the side. Ooh. This looks ominous. How do I go back? What is that? Looks like a hot tub. Oh. Excuse me? Got little alcoves. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. What does this say? Dimensional imager. Topographical extrusion test. Page 40. Water turbulent pool 67. Marker switch diagram 47. Excuse me? Oh! What does that even mean? I want to leave now. I don't like it in here. I love this, like, it's just scenes. It's just like flipping through pages. Oh, this is... Ooh, what's this? Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to retrieve the messages. The number of marker switches on this island. I assume it's the things, so I've found 2. I feel like this game requires a notebook. This game requires a piece of paper and a pencil. Or a pen. I have the pen. Okay. For people to experience this. People that are extremely passionate about Myst and remember all the puzzles. And the 99% of people that either never played it or never got any further than this part. Amazing. I'm so excited. Welp. Okay, so hold on. Let me go back to the first switch. I don't know, leave that way. And there's another one up here. What's it? Oh, excuse me. This is the dentist office. Every good island puzzle building needs a dentist office. Hi, buddy. Are you yelling at me? Al has decided to join us. Excuse me? Oh, can I just set the date? Sure, yeah, it's January 1st at midnight. Oh, no, no, no. What just happened? What just happened? Oh no! Then why did it say autosave? Where am I? Oh god, where am I? Oh no, I do not want to read that. No, 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 no. Seriously, what? Seriously, what just happened? Where am I? What is going on? Help. I found a ship. Okay, that's the note I found, the one for Catherine. Here is the dentist's office. Ooh. Sparkly. Okay, I have no idea what happened, but I have a feeling that that is going to be fairly common for this game. I'm reasonably certain this is just what's going to happen. Oh, it's a boat. This is the thing. I may have bumped. I don't think I bumped it. Why did it put me in that? Ooh. I don't like that sound. Ooh. Okay, so that's 3. I have found 3. I hope I am supposed to be switching them to the on position, or to this up position. Ooh. I love the noises. Oh, that's one over. That's not on the island? Does that one count as on the island or not? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, no idea what that does. Ooh. Alright. There's 4. Oh, I don't like this. What the? I don't like it. Goodbye. Oh, hold on. Oh, I love this crunchy game. Power to spaceship. Is the goal to get to space? Are we Elon Musk? I'm going to presume... Oh, nope. Hate that. Okay. What about over by the spaceship? Is there one over by the spaceship? Yes, there is. 5, maybe 6. I don't know if the one over by the... Okay, so that's what was up over this way. What's over this way? 7. 7. Is that it? Okay. Was there one in here? I don't think there was. One. 2. There's nowhere else for me to go up here. 3. And there wasn't one in here. Oh, hold on. It's a map. There's a book. There's a painting. There's a more book. Painting, book. Fireplace. Door out. Okay. Nothing in there. Okay, this was... Okay, there's 4... Can I get in here? 4? Okay, I cannot get in the spaceship because there's no power to the spaceship. So 4... 5, 6. Oh, whoa. 7. And then 8 over here. Okay, so maybe 8? 8? Unless I've failed to jump. Oh, what's up here? No, that. Big red. Looks like a, I don't know. It's a cabin. Okay, I think the answer is 8. I don't care about that. Moving on. Ah. Okay, navigating is a little janky, but that's probably to be expected, at least at this point. Open, please. Oh, 8? What did that do?
Catherine, my love.
Oh my goodness.
Quickly. Something terrible has happened.
Are we Catherine?
It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
What? Amazing. What made me pick this version, not the actual 3D walk? The fact that I have this one. Sheer availability. That is the only reason. Okay, that gave me nothing. Okay, talked about the library. I'm guessing it's the fun... This room... This one. The fuck do I do in here? Do I look at these books? Oh. Ugh. This isn't a book, this is a television. Oh no. What did that do? Oh. Ugh. Hey, Eckerd, welcome in. I'm not sure if there is a way to win Myst. That's not true. I'm sure that there is. It is unclear at this point. I have successfully solved one puzzle. You must have the blue pages. I cannot continue to listen to that. Same deal over here. Must he have the red pages? But welcome in, Eckerd. How's it going? How's work? How's kitty cat? How is your Tuesday? That's a different dude. I don't know. Bring me the red page. Okay. You got it, dog. Oh. Excuse me? Wait. Can I undo that? Undo. Shit. There were books here that I wanted to look through. Ah, crap. Oh, that got spooky for a second. Ooh, welcome back, Locket. Tell me about your quesadillas. Kitty is still plotting to rule the world. Excellent. I'm glad that Kitty has not given up on their dreams. What the great googly moogly. Okay, up, up, up. Oh, what's this? What? There's nothing here. There is nothing in the tower. Got a new hard drive installed Windows that I backed up the OBS scenes. Oh no. So you are rebuilding stuff. Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh no. I'm sorry, Eckert. That's a bummer. Okay. Hold on. How do I shut the stairway? Oh no, I'm stuck in here. I don't care about that book. What if I do this? Okay. That will close and that will open. Okay, never mind. I genuinely thought that I was going to be stuck in here. Until I did something clever, and that wasn't super clever, but it was a thing that I did. Okay, hold on. Okay, so most of these books are damaged. But not all of them. And it's curious how a select couple of them are not. Are not boogered beyond belief. I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected after... Oh, God. There's so much. Oh, no. Oh, no. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I had hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. It's very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. Oh no, it's House of Leaves! The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. He's in the throne. Oh God, get him out of there! Guards surrounded this strong creature who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. I'm sorry, what? But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions. That looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. What in the hell is going on? As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me that he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. They would then stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking into the ocean around them. This is not how this works. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. How high up are these trees? This is the story the old man communicated to me, though many details are very unclear in my mind. I'm especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes the truth of the story as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if he, stricken from the record, they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort. Hey, Jogsy, welcome in. Welcome to the long reading portion of Myst. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me, smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. Whoa. The dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pyre on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to a dull green. What? This is the primordial gaming form of data logs. Yo, yeah, no Divinity today. I needed a break, so I decided to play something even older and more esoteric that displays this font really well on my computer screen. I wanted to play something janky. But I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Jogsy. Yo, Jogsy, you're playing DSO. Oh, that's right. You were playing earlier. I didn't get a chance to stop in. I was so disappointed. Okay. All right. So we got a dead old guy. Okay. This morning I awoke finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts colors. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me... Oh, if I wrote my lowercase f's like that, I would lose my mind. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to this room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months, off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. Okay, so the dude that's written this, like, has left and come back multiple times. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I'm sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Akinar... Hey, Coyote, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. A couple days ago. Welcome in. How's your Tuesday? Have you done a lot of chewing? Okay, but his sons are named Cirrus and Akinar. Incredible. At least I look forward to how Cirrus and Akinar will react to its curious inhabitants. Okay, I don't know if we're Catherine, but this definitely means that the guy who left the message, what was his name? Artis, is the guy writing this record. Yes, Tuesday. Aw, but he is now. Welcome in. Good, I'm glad it's going pretty good. Okay, Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoian age. Are we at time? Is Artis a time traveler? The hell are these what is this age nonsense? Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know that the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Surprise! I can't escape time travel. The squirrel Um, that is yet to be determined. Only in the sense that I have not recovered his flesh prison. I'm unsure. So last night, um, so in our backyard we have like this wildflower garden. It's full of like native plant life. I use it to attract pollinators for the vegetable garden, and he had made his way all the way over there last night, and he seemed to be very, very much not doing well. Um, and so I left him because obviously he was looking for a place that was comfortable, and um, where he kind of had set where I had brought him into the backyard earlier, like the air conditioner unit was going, and it was kind of loud, and it probably smelled like cat. So I imagine that was very stressful for him. So I just let him hang out over there, and went to bed, and then woke up, and I went out to see if he had expired. Um, and he wasn't there. He's nowhere in that part of the yard. So it is unclear what has transpired. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Mysteries abound. I went out on walks through the neighborhood, up and down like our alleys to see if I could find him, and I haven't. Um, Admittedly, there's a lot of like overgrowth in that part of the yard, that flower garden. So I haven't really like dug through it. For anybody who's like seen some of my gardening pictures on the Discord, shameless plug for the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, join the Discord. Um, you'll kind of see what I mean. There's probably at least one picture. It's like this. Oh, it's like full of like milkweed and stuff. So there's a lot of like tall plants. Oh, yeah, I need a Discord command. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Squirrels are pretty hardy. Like surprisingly hardy. Um, so if it was his time to go, it was his time to go. There are like, so what really concerns me are I'm not in if he was going to probably die. I wanted to know what killed him because he didn't look like he had been hit by a car. Oh no, you are totally fine. So I was a little concerned of like what was wrong. Is he injured? Did he have a neurological disorder? Was he sick? Particularly in the sense of was he sick? Having that in the neighborhood when we've got other wildlife and other pets, like free roaming cats, I didn't want someone to eat him. Hey Coyote, this is my announcement that I have started streaming. This is the official announcement. So I'm glad you're here. I think they burrow. They don't really burrow, but I think they probably hide themselves really well. But I don't know where they would go in the city. Your teeny tiny squirrels. My optimistic take is maybe a temporary seizure and he ran off. Sad take is a predator dragged him off. Medium take is that he died peacefully in a safe spot. Yeah, I've seen like the only confirmed like dead squirrels I've seen are unfortunately casualties of the road. But I have, for anyone else who, I think I've talked about Patches before. Patches was a hairless squirrel that I took care of a year or two ago. I think it may have been last year. It may have been the year before that. But she was the sickest thing that I had ever seen. She was completely bald, rail thin, had sores. And it was like she showed up like in our yard, um, like it was, I think it was probably August. I thought it was mange too, but the sores didn't look quite right. But it still could have been mange. Obviously, I'm not like a vet or anything like that, so it could have been. But I was worried that obviously, like, she doesn't have any fur and she doesn't have any fat on her. She needs to start putting on weight or gaining fur or something, to survive the winter. And I figured, well, if it's going to kill her, like, me feeding her some walnuts every once in a while or pecans or whatever isn't going to kill her. And I would leave some out and she kept coming back. And she would she would clean herself, and I think she moved nests. But she slowly started gaining fur over the course of the rest of the summer and the start of fall. And I could always tell it was her because she has this very distinct notch in her ear. She's missing a significant part of one ear. So I kept feeding her and I kind of adjusted her diet so that it was a bit more healthy, but she made a full recovery. She survived the winter, and she came back in the spring, and she hangs out with me on the front porch, and we sit and we eat walnuts or pecans together. So I have a pet squirrel. Her name's Patches. She's not really a pet. She's a friend who drops by occasionally. So that being said, if there was a sick squirrel around, I wouldn't want her near him. So honestly, they're so funny the way they move and the way I know, they're so cute. I love squirrels. But yeah, Patches is an extraordinarily sweet squirrel. She'll take if you're one of the people she trusts. Nate recently gained her trust, and she'll take I say recent, more recent than my experience with her. But she'll take it right out of your hand, and she'll sit down and she'll eat it right next to you. I have learned a lot of positive squirrel chittering that I can sort of mimic back to her, and I'm sure she probably thinks it's the weirdest thing on the planet. But I know she's adorable. I love her. When she had finally gotten her first full coat of fur, I was doing the last vegetable harvest in my garden. And she just hung out back there with me while I was pulling the last of our vegetables out. The whole time. She just kind of watched what I was doing and kind of followed me around. It was great. I love Patches. She's a good girl. She's getting kind of old, though. Dude, but she came back this spring, and she was the fattest squirrel I had ever seen. She was huge. And then I realized that she was pregnant. I have no idea where the babies are. I am not even kidding. We live near a university, and it has these fat squirrels, because the students feed them because they think that they're cute. Squirrels are cute. So I'm used to seeing fairly pudgy squirrels. Patches was massive. She was so big. And then she came back I don't know, a few weeks later. She was gone for a while, and naturally I worried. And then she came back several weeks later, and she had lost a ton of weight. Because I'm sure the kids were giving her a run for her money. I'm sure she was excited for a break from the babies. But yeah, that's the story of Patches. Patches is wonderful. Nate took a particularly harrowing picture of her starting point, though. She was rough looking. She a fat cutie now. Yeah, there you go. All right. Back to the game. Artis has left his children. No, I love talking about Patches. I am happy that I get to share the story of her full recovery. She's such a good girl. All right. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Choctic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Aknar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Aknar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, and for a little longer time. The tree dweller seems slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Aknar are staying behind again. And now we are changing font colors. My squirrel story is much shorter and less interesting. I briefly nursed an abandoned baby squirrel. Aww. Coyote, you saint. Aw, I'm glad that you did that. Was it like a newborn, or what? Did it have it like its eyes open, or what stage of baby squirrel we talking? Did it have exposed eyeballs? Did it have hair? Was it a naked little blind baby? That's so sweet, though. Thank you for taking care of your local squirrel population. Still at its... Oh, so it was actually helpless. Like, completely helpless. I would love to see pictures if you could find them. Oh, wait, Nate, you can add commands. You can add the Discord command. I bet you could. You don't need to worry about it. I'll see about adding it after stream. All right. I've been gone for over 3 days, and I have been too many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Aknar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Aknar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They'll be returning with me when I leave again. I don't even know how to add commands on my own stream. Oh, honey, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's ! Add command. But I'm not entirely sure what the layout is after that. We'll test it out later. I've told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoyed hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. This is getting even harder to read. Okay, we're almost to the end, though. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. And I did not know that they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request. I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Future Bridge. All right, and that is the end. Well, that was fairly fascinating. Yeah, it should be, add command. But I haven't, done it that way yet. Oh my god, how long are these? I hope you guys enjoy my reading, because we're gonna get a freaking shit ton of it. Oh my god. Are they all 1,000 pages long? Okay, no. Whoa. Disappearing ink. And then there's this one. Okay, that one's not super long. Ugh. Ugh. I didn't realize I could click on the burned ones. Welp. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, but hold on. Okay, so there's like a map of the island. Maybe? I bet this diagram is going to be important. Attention to detail? What attention to detail? Oh, clicking on the burnt books? Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me sketch this actual nonsense. Alright, so I've got this. So this has got to be a map of kind of like this tree dweller space. I don't know if this will come in handy at some point. And then he's got like a... over here with the stairs. That's probably the rope ladder. I don't know what that is. And there's a dashed line between the circle, that circle, and that thingy. I got them up under the pet channel on Nate's. Excellent. Thanks, Coyote. All right. Possible. There's a future bridge. Okay, and then there's another branch off this way. Sorry, I'm going as fast as I can, guys. No one has ever accused me of being an artist. And I won't start. See, Coyote, you were crossing off things you didn't even know you needed to cross off today. Or this week. Okay, I think I've got everything. And then these got future bridge written here. Okay. So tiny. Is it like extra super tiny? Okay, hold on. I want to see the babes, so hold on. Hold on, Teen Titans. Look how small. Oh, so little. Oh my goodness. Oh, Coyote is so little. Look at his big old stompers. I love, like, squirrel feet. They're freaky giant feet. His giant stompers. I bet he was. He's quite tiny. Oh, he's just a little smidgy-widgy. Aw, good on you. Saint Coyote, you've been canonized. As of right now. See if... Oh, the old pictures of Patches. Yeah, I will have to post the up-to-date ones. I think I have a picture where she was at her largest. All right. Emmett was the first to arrive on the rocks. He named them the Rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks as if it were never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. That sounds like a nightmare. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Okay, so Artis shows up as... This must be a different age? Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change to their world. They did not understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by my father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and had broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers for a few of the questions my father never answered. I'm sorry. Are we wizards? As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoy it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I've enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. Yeah, that definitely explains the sunken boat. Well, it explains the boat. At least from the way that it's written here, the boat, though broken in half, was not submerged. Well, maybe it did. Because the crow's nest up there would function as is probably the platform that he's talking about. They told me to fill this sock with rice and microwave it. Oh yeah, that is an excellent surrogate mom. Nice and toasty warm. And a little squishy. Rice sock mom is a great mom. Alright, the nights are absolutely beautiful here. I've made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also, during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. Yeah, rice sock mom. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. There are no boats. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source if they had the means. I return with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I have decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. I have worked for 3 weeks on the lighthouse now, we have worked on this. We have done it, not just I. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. That's a fast lighthouse. The lighthouse is finished and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from the rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl, and was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think. Stone Ship Age. What does that mean? I got patches up in the pet channel and also another squirrel whose name I don't know. Okay, I'll take a look at those in a second because I think of it this age will I think it is a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. All right, let me pull up some wee baby squirrels. So this is Patches. This is starting point Patches. She was rough. I know. So she wasn't like completely bald. She had like this little tuft here. You can see the notch in her ear. But yeah, this is her starting point. She was a rough little tyke. Yeah. She is much better now. So, but you see what I mean about, like, it didn't look like mange. So, like, the only sores she had were, like, right here. But she's just bald. Never seen a bald squirrel before. Because mange looks like these giant, like, grayish scabs. So I was like, I don't think it's mange, but I don't know why she's bald. So I never got an explanation for why. But you know what? It's at that point it didn't matter because she is much better now. This other squirrel. Oh, you know who I think this is, Nate? I think. Okay. So, Patches wasn't the first squirrel that I pseudo adopted. We had another female squirrel that would hang around, and her name was Tippy Toes. And this is Tippy Toes. Extraordinarily healthy, very beautiful squirrel. So yeah, this is Tippy Toes. She likes to hop around. She's a cute little baby. She would not eat out of my hand. She likes to keep a distance, but she would like it when I threw nuts at her, and she would like try to catch them. She was so funny. But yeah, there you go. That's Tippy Toes. Aw, she was such a cutie. Tippy Toes, we will say moved on, and we will leave it at that. I also love squirrels. I love little creatures. Okay. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys I have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They're all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they've discovered. It seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Okay, these symbols definitely correspond to the little plates that are near that little water pool. Yes, thank you for Coyote Nate, thank you for posting all the squirrel pictures. I think all of us needed squirrel pictures today. Today is a great day for squirrels. Okay, so the anchor is a 3-point constellation in a triangle formation. The eye is 2 dots very close together. The snake oh no. Oh no, my little drawing. Oh, my little snake drawing. Oh no. It's terrible. I'm not gonna remember what that is. Anchor. Eye. This poor representation of a snake. It's so bad. Okay, the beetle. Is that a beetle? It's a bug. It's definitely a bug. And it ain't a spider. So Nate should be happy. Bug question mark. A cross? Ooh boy. Man, I used to be so much better at doodling. These look like chicken bones, not a cross. Okay, there aren't that. Okay, so an arrow. Do these little dots matter? Ugh, I bet these little dots matter. I don't want them to matter. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. And then the bug. 1, 2. And then 1 here, and then 1 here? Yeah, sure. Oh, this looks like scribbled nonsense. Okay. Alright, so now we've got an arrow. Dot, dot, shiny star. Dot, dot, shiny star. Also an arrow. And then a flamingo? Is that what that is? Is that a flamingo? It's a bird. It's a burb. I don't know what's up with the burb. And then the leaf. Maybe a crane. Yeah, maybe a crane. And then dot, dot, and little dot, and this is a leaf. Okay. This is nothing. You should see my notebook for Fez and the Witness. I bet that looks amazing. Okay, so we've got Channelwood. So we know about Channelwood. We know about the Stone Ship Age. We also know, we knew about something else from this one. It's where he left. Funeral, was it after that? Learning language. Oh, there it is. Osmoian age. Something about, so Everdunes is a location. Pran is a person. The Chachtik is a character. Okay, I think that's all I know for right now. Okay. It's been a while since I have heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly, I think. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh, and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It's absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost stings my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past the sunset. Dark reds from the horizon blend to the black sky. Again, the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. Oh, maybe it's speckled. Hold on. Now, that looks like an A. Because that's the E. Speckled would obviously make more sense than sparkled. We'll go with speckled. I've had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was wakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left here has been destroyed or damaged. Okay, so a Myst linking book. That's how we're getting around. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather unpleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out from the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. I mean, it would be funny addition. Okay, Nate. I mean, it would be a funny addition detail if it was not the font, but someone's scanned calligraphy and they just kept a mistake. That would be funny. That would be very funny. All right. Last night, I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breeze has returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Even as the chasm ripped through the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I find it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that has been created, and I have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This is so much information to have sit here and just written. How much of this is pertinent to the full game, right? I came here to solve puzzles. This guy is jumping through space-time, through books, apparently, building boats and lighthouses and talking to tree people and witnessing an extinction-level meteor event. I don't know. This is wild. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Aknar and make sure everything is going well. Oh, so is this the Osmian age that he went to? This must be. This must be the Osmium age. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of my complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building, and then nothing. Well, and have decided 3 meters is not enough support. Amazingly strong. So then he built the spaceship to be one of my most prized inventions. I am extreme. Never have imagined it to come together. I doubt could possibly work with 14 instead. Completely fatigued. I'm so happy to have Aurora. I am leaving today in order to bring back Sirius and Aknar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments. Oh, okay, we got a piano puzzle. Okay. Oh. Okay, we do go up we go from C to C. Okay, so it's C, we'll call it 1, 2, 3, C, C1 to C2 to D sharp, down to F, and then to B sharp. Ooh boy, been a long time since I played the piano. That was the end of that book, right? Oh no, and then we've got like a map that there is no way I am copying this map. Okay. Have to do the reading for the final boss at the end, the aka the quiz. No kidding. Okay, I think we're down to our last unburned book then, which, thank God. Okay, before arriving at this age, I was determined that that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He's very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As the time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors have died. He has also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop the enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. So Artis has a very not Starfleet philosophy on intervening on things. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun to work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building on the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky were like the blue sky in Myst. So Myst is a location. Which presumably I don't know if that's where we are. I have so many questions and no answers. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide. Track. It rotates? I mean, that's fun. Will provide sufficient protection for all of us. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Insignia of the black ship. So we've got a crescent moon and what looks like the cross. Myst had the original quiz-based economy. I feel like I'm studying for a test. Okay, early attempts at quiz-based economies were predicated on true-false answers. It was only much later, after much dabbling with analogy questions and spot the difference puzzles, did someone finally hit upon the greatest advancement in quiz-based value. Multiple choice. Thank you, Brooks, for the brief history. I gotta turn on a lamp. Oh, my old lady eyes are giving out. Okay, there we go. More like my old lady feet. Oh my goodness. I've done a lot of walking over the last several days. My little feetsies are tired. All right. Last night we had a small celebration and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun to work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the Tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day. Okay, so we got a mechanical age, which is a time. Okay. One day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Okay, so this is the mechanical age diary. Okay. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. And that is the end of the books. That was a lot of reading. I need to refresh my drink. Let's take a brief break and let's go potty. Stand up, stretch, get a drink of water, use the bathroom, pet a fuzzy and or scaly or feathered creature that is not dangerous or venomous or toxic. And we will be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the mist sounds. Hey, Glycan. You know what? I didn't even consider that the BRB screen really worked for this. But hey, man, how's it going? How's your Tuesday? One of the other things that I did today is I made Rice Krispie treats. So I am now shoving Rice Krispie treat in my face. Oh, that's so good. Thank you for giving Glycan a shout. Could you also give Jogsy and Twin a shout out? A shouty outy outy. Nate. Thank you very much. If you guys don't haven't checked these guys out, you absolutely should. I adore them. Actually, Glycan, I think you were the first streamer I followed that wasn't my husband. Fun fact. It was back when you were playing Dragon Age. I still don't think that you finished Dragon Age Origins. I know it was buggy for you. Sorry, I'm getting to the last of my water. Which is such a bummer. Love Dragon Age Origins. I do intend to do a full Dragon Age playthrough in preparation for Dreadwolf. So you can watch mine. Oh, that's right. Your file got corrupted. So it was like worse than being buggy. That sucks so much. Because have you played it before, Glycan? That was your first time, right? Oh, man. What a bummer for a first time. Because I genuinely think that you would absolutely love Dragon Age Origins. So BioWare hasn't given a release date for Dreadwolf yet. You would absolutely love the series. At the very least, you could jump in on like 2 and Inquisition. I don't think 2 has the same buggy issues. Nate, get out. Go plop yourself down in the corner. But I do very specifically, I think, Glycan, you would really like Origins. Like, very specifically, I think you would like Origins. But fear not. I will be doing a full playthrough of the games that exist as of today. So you can watch mine, if you would like. Lose your life to Baldur's Gate. Oh, yeah, you are, like... Well, Glycan, it was good seeing you. I'll see you in a couple months. No, I am excited for you and Elegant Frost, who is also a big Baldur's Gate fan. I'm so excited for you guys. Finished 6 months of Pathfinder just in time for 6 months of Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. Oh, yes, shout out to Elegant Frost, who is also big into, like, D&D-esque sort of RPGs. As well. The Gates of Baldur. The only experience that I've had with Baldur's Gate adjacent anything is the Betrayal at House on the Hill, like that spin-off, the Baldur's Gate spin-off of it, which is so much fun. But if you name a game, I have probably never played it. So, I know you need more people to... Pillars of Eternity is on the list. Divinity is, like, playing through Divinity. I want to play Baldur's Gate. I want to do Tyranny. I want to do Torment. There's so much. There's just so much content that exists in the world. I can't hope to experience all of it, which is a very daunting idea. Ugh. So, okay. Anyways, my gaming group has slowly been working through the original Betrayal. Hey, 20 endings is still a big chunk. That's a big chunk. Dude, I love Betrayal. I think at this point, I've played that game so much, I think I've seen everything in Betrayal. I have the expansion, so there's... Yep. Well, Widow's Walk. Okay, so I've seen all the endings in the base game. Widow's Walk, I have some issues. I remember having issues with. But I did just get... Okay, so now we've completely switched from, like, video games and are now going into board games. I did just finally get a game that I backed years ago, called AV Ghost, which is it reminds me of Betrayal, but there's less of that, like, house buildy element to it. If you guys have not played Betrayal, Betrayal is probably in my top 3 board games of all time. I love Betrayal. And I have, so the AV Ghost, the one that I just got, I haven't played it yet, but I kid you not, the box for the base game, and I upped my pledge to get, like, the expansion that came later. The base game, the box is like 6 inches tall. And, like, so, like, it's standard sort of, like, width and length for, like, a board game box in the sort of squarish category, but it's huge. The box is huge. There's so many components to it, and it came with no instructions on how to assemble any of it, which was wild to me. So that took more brain power than I would like to admit. Blood on the Clock Tower. What's Blood on the Clock Tower? I love it based on its name alone. I should probably bring the game back up. Or I could just sit here talking about board games. I could do either. ¿Por qué no las dos? Okay. Okay, you want blue pages. You want red pages. What does this do? Oh, it buzzes. Oh! What did I do? I rotated the tower. It's werewolf, but very, very more in depth. Dude, I love social deception games. Oh my god. Some innovative different voting mechanics. Nice. Okay. So let me write down Blood on the Clock Tower. I am dying for a board game night, a D&D session, something. I Blood on the Clock Tower. Now that I'm, like, home all the time, and I don't want to call myself self-employed because that seems disingenuous, because I am not. But attempting to be self-employed, I spend a lot of time talking to my cats. And I tell you what, they're terrible conversationalists. And, one of them only wants to steal my food. Players can still play the game even after... Oh, every player has a role that matters. Nice. Sounds like fun. I used to play board games with friends, but they all moved away. Oh no, Locket! The inevitable sort of spreading out of adulthood. Thing with Below the clock towers, you need at least 8 people to play. One person to be the storyteller runs the game. Oh, okay. Watching the no rules bard play. Okay. I made my own set. There are photos of it. Ooh, yeah. I would love to see the photos on Discord. No, it's like, I think, so I do enjoy playing video games. I think it's very obvious at this point from both my lack of experience and probably a lot of the things that I've said. This wasn't my primary mode of gaming for a very long time. Especially growing up. I don't think that we got a PC with like a lot of like the capabilities of playing some games, like more complex games, or a console until I was in high school. And though I joke about being a grandmother, I'm not a grandmother, and I'm not that old. So I went a very long time without like video games. So my primary mode of gaming was like card games or mostly board games. And then I had friends who played Dungeons and Dragons, and that blew my mind. I wanted to be a part of that so bad, but no one wanted to teach me, so I had to teach myself. But yeah, did you get them? Once you have them posted, let me know. I'll bring them up and we'll take a look at your pictures, Brooks. Anyways, rant over. Okay, so I can rotate the tower, which, I mean, that's cool. I am not entirely sure what tower I have rotated. Oh, wait. No, maybe I do know what tower I've rotated. Is it this tower? No, this tower doesn't... Yes, this tower appears to be rotated. No, it does not appear to be rotated. I lied. Okay. Put a couple up. Okay, let me pull up... Let me take a look. Photos. General. Oh, that looks sick. Okay, hold on. Okay, there's one. And then... 2. Oh, this looks so nice. Brooks. This looks so nice. This looks really nice. Well done. I love that. Did you carve this into the box top? I presume you did because it's got because it was sanded away. The storyteller actually uses the box to manage the components of play. Ooh. In kind of a Mysterium sort of way. Mysterium's another game that I really like to play. I like to be the ghost in that one. I'm gonna have to check this out. Blood on the Clock Tower. Thanks for the suggestions, guys. I want to play board games. No, but this looks awesome. Well done. All right. Boop. Here we go. All right. This did not rotate. I don't know what tower it's talking about. Okay, so the only other place that I haven't really explored is this cabin. Oh, unless the tower... Wait. Is the tower this tree? What's this? A safe. It's very quiet in this cabin. Okay, I can't turn this? Oh. Okay, I can't. Is this something I light? Maybe not. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, let me go back because there's this. Is this the tower? Oh, no, this really is just a big tree. Okay. Anyways. Back down. Let me go back to the library. 'Cause, 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 'c Let me take another look at this map. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. What'd I do? What'd I do? Have I got it stuck? Okay. That's the official mascot logo for the game. I put it on the box by printing it out in reverse and using... Oh, Mod Podge to transfer the toner. That's very cool. You did a great job. It was a great transfer. The reason it looks sanded is because I didn't cut the paper to transfer close enough around the edges of the Mod. Oh, okay. Got it. So it, like, sealed the wood so it wouldn't accept the stain. Got it. It still looks cool. It looks really cool. Did that... Oh, wait, no. The tower is the elevator in here. Hold on. Dude, I love the sound library in this. It's like Garage, but on steroids. Let's go back to the this. And we'll go to the tower, which will have rotated, presumably to reveal something, maybe? Oh, yeah, okay, this has changed. What? Okay. So now I'm looking at the gears. Does this mean that I need to go over to where the gears are? Go down. But I think it looks alright despite that the light part just makes the design edge. Yeah, that's exactly what it does. And it's you're right, it still looks great. I don't like that it gets like really dark. It freaks me out. I don't like the elevator. Okay. Let's go back to... Oh, yeah. I have to close the door. No, I don't want to talk to that guy again. I have to close the thing. Close the tower passage. Open the side door. Alright. Let's go back to the gears. This didn't do anything. This didn't do anything! Oh no, is your caffeine not kicking you in? Or is the dulcet tones of my voice lulling you into unconsciousness? I'll accept either answer. Oh, is it quesadilla coma? Was it quesadillas that you were making? Shoot, crap. Now I can't remember what you were making for dinner. Lock it. Is it a food coma? Is the pertinent question. Comfortable, fed. Don't talk about those things. You're gonna make me tired. I am gonna sleep so well tonight. I'm not even lying. Oh, see, that's what it is. The cat's using its powers on you. Okay. The little window pointed me back here. Can I rotate the tower a different way? No, I don't care about this. I don't want the dentist's office chair. Oh, I can still... Oh. I can still rotate it. And it turns red in several places. This sound. Okay, let me see where this shows now. Oh, sorry. Misclicked. In we go. Button. Everyone was your test subject for the snug as a bug in a rug. I don't think I can get there. What does it mean? But what do it mean? Alistair. Hi, honey. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah, my cat always does this to me. She's an energy vampire. Oh yeah. Alistair is the exact same way. If he is not screaming at me, come here, you. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. If he lays down next to me or cuddles like in any way, it's time for bed. Like, we're going to sleep now. It's special cat energy vampire powers. Right now, he is flipping his tail around like a face hugger because I put his on his belly and he doesn't, or on his back, and he doesn't want that. He wants me to give him treats. Cats are great energy vampires. Well, thanks, honey. Nathan's gonna give them treats. I mean, it's early for them. They don't get treats until like 10.
Well, they're gonna get them early.
Okie dokie. I don't understand. What am I missing? What am I missing? What is this tablet thingy? Is this supposed to reveal something? Alright. Hold on. Okay, so maybe the multiple lines are indicating multiple locations for something. So let me... Because it's probably the books that he was talking about in his message, right? These Myst books that allow him to sort of travel to different worlds. Alright, so let's go back to the boat. To the sunken boat. Oh, gotta go down the stairs. Let's not leap off the edge. Okay, but like, how do thing. Maybe I'm just supposed to. Okay, I can't get to this one. I can't get to this one. Okay, maybe this does. Okay, the boat would line up with the stone ship. The stone ship age, right? The gears would... Oh, Nate found a Rice Krispie treat. Hold on. Maybe I'm just supposed to figure out where all of this nonsense is located. Hold on. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, because it's multiple lines. Okay, so I know that the gears are a location for something. The crow's nest is a location for something. Okay, so what are the other two? Okay, so that's the first two. Okay, so what's this looking at? Presumably... Oh. Open the door. In we go. In we go. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Up. Up, up, up we go. Okay, so the really tall tree, which would line up with channel wood. Stone. Okay, so hold on. So that's stone ship. And then we've got the tree, which lines up with channel wood. And then the gears, which I presume would line up with something mechanical. What else did I have written down? I have stone ship, channel wood, Aspermere, Myst, tide. Oh yeah, the mechanical age. And so, which means, okay, so is that all of them? Or, hold on. I think there's one more red line. Ooh, hold on. Oh, what's this? What's that? Oh, hold on. 724. That's got to be the 3-digit code to the safe. Hold on. What else did I miss? Is there something else I missed? Hold the phone. I'm really liking this game, guys. Maybe I just like old crunchy games. Alright. And then obviously the rocket ship. Okay. Needs more Torlop. There is a disgraceful lack of Torlop in this game. Okay, so then the rocket ship is the last one, which lines up with this has got a, because the design of the rocket ship was in the one with the world that had like the meteor shower. Okay, let's take a look at this one, and then I have to backtrack to the first two. You're fascinated by it, but never enough to beat it. I'm interested. Okay, yeah, that's the rocket ship. Let's turn around. No. Key. 59 volts. Okay, so something else. Okay, so I do have to rotate the other ones back. Okay. I didn't realize there was another. Hold on. Okay. Now we're thinking with portals. I'm really enjoying this. Ah. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. Oh, it's already 9:30. I didn't even realize. Okay. All right. So we gotta rotate. Okay. So let me take a look at what happened with that. Let's go to the key. Ladder. See what that's got. So we've got the combination of the safe. 59 volts is probably what we need to use to power the rocket ship. Nope. Go back down. Thank you. Up here. Okay, 241. So this is the gears. 240. And then 221. Don't know what that means. Okay. All right, one more. And then we're done rotating this tower, which has probably the most aggressive, angry rotating noise. Okay, so last one is the crow's nest. This is a lot of backtracking. Getting our steps in today. Oh, this way. This way. Okay. We're gonna have such powerful legs by the end of this. Okay. Over, back, round, up the staircase. What? Okay, so we have 3 dates. So we have 11 October 1984 at 10:04. And then I've got 17 January 1290. Does that say 1297? 97 at 5:46. Oh, this is rough. Okay, and then 23 November 9791 at 18:57. Woof, that is rough. Okay, that was difficult to read. Hopefully I got it correct. Oops. In we go. Okay. So the question is, now what? Because I can't get to the crow's nest. I can't... You know what would be really useful? A map. Oh, wait, hold on. If... I do have a map. The one I drew earlier. And there's a future bridge. Oh, hold it. Okay, hold on. I need to start laying out what some of those locations... No, go back down. I don't care about these gears. Can't even do anything with them. Hold on. There we go. Down here. Okay. So if this is... Okay, this is my starting point. If that curly cube. If this is the dock, and then this is the, we're going to call this the hot tub room. All right, so there's the hot tub room. And then this goes up to the gears. Then we come down and we show up at the dentist office. Maybe? Maybe not the dentist. Oh. Maybe not the dentist office. Shoot. The terms of service. The terms of service room. Oh, I could put in the code over here. Hold on. Let me punch that in. What was it? It was 724, I think. Yeah, 724. Oh, boom. I have a match. Oh, I need to... Oh. Now what? Oh, nope, that just... Okay, I don't have to relight it. Is something supposed to happen? Is something happening at the tree now? Take me with you. Let me... I don't know what that's supposed to do. I feel bad if I leave this fire unattended. It's gonna catch on fire. Is there something else in here? Seriously, that was all that's in this safe is the matches? What if I just burn it all down? Oh no, what do I do with the match? Okay, nothing. Oh, that's changing the time. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you for adding the quote. Okay, I have some... I have some times. I guess I'll start with the first. So the first one I got was... I'm going to come back and that cabin's just going to be ablaze. I have more bones. I know I have more bones. Oh, I aspirated on my own saliva. Oh, man. Oh, no. What other weird shit have I said? Okay, so 240, I guess? Okay, yeah, because that's not doing anything. So I want... Beep, 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 beep. Oh, hold on. No, I've gone too far. Okay, 2. Two. No, wait. How did I screw that up? Okay. Oh, okay, so that did work. Okay. So I've got the fire lit. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Sorry to hear about Patches. Oh, no, 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 no. The squirrel that was struggling, thankful. Well, I mean, I don't want to say thankfully, but it was not Patches. Patches is a girl squirrel. This was a boy squirrel. Not that I am any happier or sadder that that squirrel um, has come to a mysterious end potentially, but no, it was not Patches. Patches actually came by um, after I had moved that squirrel. I don't know. We'll call him Mr. Squirrel. I had moved Mr. Squirrel into the backyard. She came by like an hour later, and we sat on the front porch and we ate walnuts. So she is fine. I have to admit, when it first showed up, because it was crawling up to my house, I thought it was Patches, which every organ I had in my body sank into my butt when I thought that, but it was a different squirrel. Okay, I have a bridge. Uh, is this the 221 then? Ooh. How do it do? Oh, it's so quiet in here. Oh. No, Patches is so that makes sense. No, Patches is a different squirrel. Patches is so obviously you saw her bald as a cue ball. That was a Patches, that was a squirrel I helped get back to, fighting condition over the last couple of years. She's a good baby. She likes to hang out with me on the front porch and eat walnuts. The start of Squirrel Story Hour. There was quite a bit. There is a lot of squirrel lore. There will be a lot of squirrels lore in today's VOD. Oh. 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 Okay, so hold on. Go back up. Okay, hold on. Shoot. Oh, there we go. All right, there's that 221. Okay. What the hell is this done now? I'm so confused. What did I just do? Maybe I go back to the big gears now? There we go. Let's go see if anything's changed there. We're gonna just hope and pray that that cabin doesn't catch on fire. But yes, welcome in, Chris. How's your Tuesday going? It's good to see you. Welcome to Myst. Oh, something's changed to the big gears. Oh, a book. Ooh. We're zip zooming around. Oh, now we're zip zooming around. Why are we zip zooming? Land. Please land. Land somewhere. This is making me sick. Ooh. I don't like whatever that noise was. Am I somewhere different? Ooh, I am somewhere different now. Ooh. What's this? I don't know what that is. What's this? Ooh, I hate it. This is just the hallway. Ooh. What? Ooh, gemmy stones. Telescope. Clock. Stone ship, the rocket ship. Okay. Is this just coming at it from the other side? Oh. Axe, a chair. I don't know what this is, and I don't like it. Let me go. Fortress rotation simulator. Oh, okay, so this is... Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the mechanic. So we're in the mechanical age now. Oh, so this is how we rotate it. Oh, cool. Ooh. So the squirrel didn't make it. Sorry if I'm making... Oh, no, you're fine. So I moved Mr. Squirrel into the backyard. The rescue people never ended up getting back to me yesterday or today. So he was going downhill pretty fast after a little while. He didn't drink any of the water that we sort of left out. He didn't eat the nuts or the tomato I left out for him either. I was hoping he'd eat the tomato because at least that has some water in it. But he didn't. He sort of like crawled back into, we have in the back part of our yard like a flower garden. It's a natural, like a native plant flower garden. And they're really tall, like it's got milkweed and stuff in it. I mean, he had crawled back there and he looked really rough. So I figured I probably wouldn't wake up to a live squirrel in the morning. Squirrel lore hour is over. But I woke up this morning and he's nowhere to be found. He either had, as Nathan would very much like to be the canon story, he had a spontaneous recovery, and is out living his squirrel life. A predator got to him, or he moved and expired somewhere else that was quieter. I completely understood why he moved, like, off to that side where I had kind of set him down, and this was on me. It was kind of, loud where I set it down. He was kind of close to, like, the air conditioner unit, and, you know, it's where the cats kind of hang out when we go out in the backyard, so it was probably very stressful for him, so. Squirrel has ascended to the heavens in the belly of a crow. Oh my god, Brooks. He's gone through a sky burial. I like to think he ascended. Actually here, it probably wouldn't be a crow. It would more likely be a hawk. Like a red-tailed hawk. He would have had full cover. I don't think a hawk would have been able to see him. Unless he had moved out into open ground. Also, this would have been at night, and red-tailed hawks don't hunt at night. It could have been a neighborhood cat or something else, which is all very gruesome and very sad to think about. But yes, I do believe that the squirrel Chris has moved on, has died. Okay. And that is the update on Mr. Squirrel. Poor little guy. That's impressive. So maybe, I don't know, maybe, but it was getting dark. I think still the night time. Ooh, a button. What's this? What's this? What's this? This is... I don't know what this is. What does the button do? 'Cause He made a very complicated rotating fortress. Okay, ooh, ah. I was stuck. Look at this bird. Beep boop. Hold on. I want to see what this bird does. Aw, look at him. How fun. Okay, I don't know what this building is. It freaks me out and I don't like being in it. Is this it? That's all there is? There's a track. And, hold on. How do I get over there? Oh, I rotate I rotate the fortress. I want to put on the sword. That's a dragonfly. What's this? Is that a cobra? Oh, that's fun. It's a very scary Jack-in-the-Box. I know, buddy. I know. He wants to go to bed so bad. And I don't understand why he doesn't know that he can just go to bed by himself. Like a good little boy. Okay. I need to figure out how to rotate this. I know, buddy. Did that rotate it? That seemed very fast. Did this rotate? No, this does not appear to have rotated the thing. Oh, wait. No, this definitely hasn't. Okay, hold on. Where's... What if... Ooh, that's a nice chair. There's a chessboard. Okay. What's up, dude? What's a lady? Alistair Belmont. You will stop it right now. Do not do this. Ah! Sorry, guys, I'm under attack. Get off the desk. Snot baby. Alistair decided that several things on my desk needed to not be on the desk. Okay, let me check one last thing. If I go in... Oh. Am I sitting on this throne? I didn't like that. Oh, that's a door. Ooh. A secret room. Huh. What's that? Ooh. Was that teeth? Oh, that's a head. Ooh, oh, a blue page. What do I do with the blue page? Well, that's a cage. Oh, it's a shocky cage. Oh. This is a bad room. Doesn't look like I can do anything else with anything else on the shelf. Okay, well I have a blue page. What do I do with the blue page? I put it in the blue book. The blue book isn't here. Is there something else? Okay, so this is the rotatey device. We're calibrating. Okay. I don't know what that does. But I think this is probably a good place to stop as any. How do I save? Oh no. How do I save? How do I save? Okay. Come here, phone. How do I save? Oh boy. How to save in Myst. Okay, your progress is saved automatically at various points during it. You can also save your progress at a particular point by using the bookmark option found in the Myst options panel. Drag the current location to one of the 4 bookmark slot. What? No, I think this is the wrong game. Uh-oh. How do I save my progress? How do? I'm scared to press escape. I don't really see what else I can do, though. Yeah, pray. Praying is an option. Maybe it is just the escape. Okay, and then save game. Oh, that's fun. Save. Yay! Resume. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And then if I load mechanical age. Well, we theoretically did it. Okay, yep, that did it. Excellent. Woo! No, don't run credits. My God. Made me think I force quit the game, like force ended the game. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me while we played some Myst. I definitely needed some Myst. And I didn't even know it. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this. What a fun game. I love some mindless puzzle solving with some light lore thrown in. Kind of love this. And sort of like figuring out how everything sort of, works together from the puzzle perspective and from like the linear narrative perspective. So this is right up my alley. Um, so let's call it a night, friends and family. Absolutely. It was great to have you in, Locket. Thank you so much for everyone hanging out. It's been an absolute joy. We need to find someone to raid. And I already know who it's going to be. We are going to be raiding the Angry Tuttle because she and Foon are back in town. They're back from England. I'm so excited that they're back. So it's going to be excellent. It's going to be great to see them again. So let's go ahead and show Angry Tuttle some love. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. And we'll be either back at Divinity or Myst tomorrow. We'll kind of see. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now. So have a great morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, anywhere in between. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
Oh no! Look! What do you think?
I love it.
Good? Did I do it? Did I nail it? Hello, welcome in, Sketchy Cougar. Hello, everybody else. How you doing? Welcome in. What were you playing? Bigger skull, yeah. I can make the thought bubble a little bigger too then. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Ooh, you play this? That clip's incredible. Yes, I love that. I love the title.